Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. It's the 3rd of September 2018. We're going to reflect on Luke chapter 4, 16 to 30, another long one. Jesus came to Nazareth where he had grown up and went according to his custom into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. He stood up to read and was handed a scroll of the prophet Isaiah. He unrolled the scroll and found the passage where it was written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to bring glad tidings to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to let the oppressed go free, and to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord." Rolling up the scroll, he handed it back to the attendant and sat down, and the eyes of all in the synagogue looked intently at him. He said to them, "Today this scripture passage is fulfilled in your hearing." And all spoke highly of him and were amazed at the gracious words that came from his mouth. They also asked, "Is this not the son of Joseph?" He said to them, "Surely you will quote me this proverb, 'Physician, cure yourself,' and say, 'Do here in your native place the things that we heard were done in Capernaum.' And he said, 'Amen, I say to you, no prophet is accepted in his own native place. Indeed, I tell you, there were many widows in Israel in the days of Elijah, when the sky was closed for 3.5 years, and a severe famine spread over the entire land. It was to none of these that Elijah was sent, but only to a widow in Zarephath in the land of Sidon. Again, there were many lepers in Israel during the time of Elisha the prophet. Yet not one of them was cleansed, but only Naaman the Syrian. When the people in the synagogue heard this, they were all filled with fury. They rose up, drove him out of town, and led him to the brow of the hill on which their town had been built, to hurl him down headlong, but he passed through the midst of them and went away. The Gospel of the Lord. The words that Jesus said about the Spirit of the Lord being upon him are true for us too, because the Spirit of the Lord is upon us as well, which means that the commission that Jesus had to fulfill is a commission that we also have been given to fulfill. There have been many people in the church who have taken this commission seriously, and for the past 2,000 years have brought millions of people to Christ and salvation. One such person was Saint Eugene de Mazenod, who belonged to the missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate. To celebrate the 200th anniversary of their congregation, they produced a video, and instead of my usual reflection, I thought you might like watching it. I'm sure you've heard this song sung many times before, but this time, as you listen to it, seriously consider the words as God's commission given directly to you. I haven't asked them for permission to use the video, but I hope they won't mind, as we're in the same business. If you would like to contact them, please visit www.omiap.org. They, as all who reach out to others with the gospel, have a special prayers. Enjoy, and God bless.
God's Spirit is in my heart. He has called me and set me apart. This is what I have to do, what I have to do. He sent me to bring the good news to the poor.
Tell prisoners that they are prisoners no more.
Tell blind people that they can see, and set the downtrodden free.
And go tell everyone the news that the kingdom of God has come. And go tell everyone the news that God's kingdom has come. Just as the Father sent me, so I'm sending you out to be my witnesses throughout the world, the whole of the world.
He sent me to bring the good news to the poor.
Tell prisoners that they are prisoners no more.
Tell blind people that they can see, and set the downtrodden free.
And go tell everyone the news that the kingdom of God has come. This is what